Far away, in icy Antarctica, lived a curious little penguin named Pip. Every day, Pip watched his friends happily slide and play in the snow. But one chilly morning, Pip wondered, what would it feel like to visit somewhere warm? Pip imagined bright sunshine, golden sand, and warm days without snow. His friends were having so much fun, but Pip couldn't stop wondering what another world might be like. So Pip packed a tiny suitcase. He packed his sunglasses, his flip-flops, and some sunscreen. "I'm ready for an adventure," he said with a big smile. The next morning, Pip waved goodbye to all his friends. "I'm going to visit somewhere warm." His friends smiled and wished him a safe journey. After a long journey, Pip arrived in a hot desert. Golden sand stretched as far as he could see. "Wow," Pip whispered, "it's so warm." But after only a few minutes, the blazing sun became hotter. And hotter. Whew. "It's much hotter than I expected." Tiny drops of sweat rolled down Pip's face. Then Pip stepped onto the hot sand. Ouch! He quickly hopped from one foot to the other. The sand was much too hot for his little feet. Pip bought a delicious ice cream. It looked cold, creamy, and yummy. But before Pip could take even one lick, drip, 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 the ice cream melted into a colorful puddle. "Oh no," sighed Pip. Just then, a friendly camel walked over. "Hello," the camel said kindly. "Looks like this is your first visit to the desert?" The camel shared some cool water and invited Pip to rest in the shade. The camel pointed across the wide desert. "This place feels like home to me." Pip looked around quietly. Everything was beautiful, but somehow, it didn't feel like home. Pip watched the camels happily walking across the warm sand. Then he looked up at the bright sky. "I miss the cool snow. I miss sliding on the ice. And I miss my friends." Pip thanked the camel for all his kindness and started the long journey home. As soon as Pip stepped onto the soft snow, cool snowflakes gently floated through the air. Pip closed his eyes, took a deep breath, and smiled. Ah, it feels so good to be home. Soon, Pip was sliding across the sparkling ice with all his friends. They laughed, played, and had the best day ever. A few weeks later, the camel decided to visit Antarctica. The penguins happily welcomed their new friend. The camel was very excited at first, but before long, a freezing wind began to blow. "Brrr! It's so cold!" The penguins giggled kindly. Now they understood exactly how each other felt. Pip gently wrapped a warm scarf around the camel. "There you go," Pip said with a smile. The camel smiled back. "Thank you, my friend." Pip and the camel stood side by side. One came from a land of snow, the other came from a land of sunshine. Even though they were different, they became wonderful friends. Pip learned something very special. Every animal is perfectly suited to its own habitat, and everyone has something special that makes them unique. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more fun learning adventures. See you next time.